Hey everyone, it's Mike Alexander. Welcome to another episode of Today in Music. Today we're talking about the Grammys, which happened last night. It was another huge snub for the world of hip-hop. It was supposed to come down between a big race between Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z, and ultimately Bruno Mars snuck in and got Best Song, Best Record, Best Album of the Year for this pop pablum 24 karat bullshit album that he put out. Very Academy friendly, very safe. Kind of music that, older members of the Academy probably went for, but ultimately not a very satisfying, win, really. I mean, up there with U2 and, The Edge, Bono and The Edge talking about it's like, oh, this is the award that really matters, album of the year, and then it's Bruno Mars. It's like, that seemed so inconsequential in the end. What else? Let's talk about the performances were, I think, pretty good. I mean, first of all, Kendrick Lamar at the very beginning of the show, I mean, holy Lord, how amazing was that? We watched it, and then like 5 minutes later, my teenage daughter came home, and she was like, how's the show? I was like, you need to see Kendrick Lamar, and we watched it again. It was powerful, moving. It was like it set the tone, an impossible bar, if you will, for the rest of the Grammys, because it was never really that good as it was the first 5 or 10 minutes. There was lots of Me Too talk, a lot of the white roses that kind of helped reduce this social movement to a fashion accessory. A lot of Me Too talk up there, Despacito notwithstanding. I mean, there's still obviously room for the objectification of women in the Academy. But Kesha, I thought, did a great job. Bruno Mars and Cardi B, who is amazing. I don't know, my favorite moment of the whole show, the whole Grammy night, was watching the Arrivals on E! And what's her face? I just blanked on her name. But she was talking to Candy B, who's this former stripper, now rapper. And she was like, how's it going? And Candy B said, I am so tingly in my tummy and my vagina. And then it cut back to Juliana Rancic, the girl, who literally was like, so that was a good moment for me. Childish Gambino, I thought he did a great job. Donald Glover, great performance last night. I was a little sad. I was rooting for him to win Song of the Year. Elton John and Miley Cyrus, Tiny Dancer. It was very, very nice, but it was a little sort of like, why is this happening on the Grammys this year? It was not really of a time or place. It was kind of like Sting, who... I love Sting, but he was like on for like a half hour on the show last night, and that awful, that painful, that interminable bit in the subway, this like carpool karaoke that James Corden was like somehow trying to bring back. It was just Sting and Shaggy in the subway. It seemed to go on for 20 minutes. It probably was only like 5, but holy, that was just like the low point. And what else? Logic's song was great. Lorde, it would have been nice to have like seen her for more than 2-second shots in the audience. I mean, she was nominated for Album of the Year, only woman to be nominated, and we couldn't even like hear her present an award. But overall, I don't know. Overall, it was an okay show. I mean, we watched it with some interest for 3.5 hours, more than 3.5 hours, and some good performances, some crap. There were not as many self-indulgent speeches as I am used to. Not a lot of rappers are getting up there and thanking Jesus for, sitting in on the mastering of their last session or any of that stuff. But overall, entertaining enough. And what do we have coming up this week? We've got some new releases. I want to talk to you about some new country music. There's with music, every day there's something to talk about. So anyway, that's my take on the Grammys. I don't know if you guys liked it. Feel free to comment if you did. And if you didn't, there's always next year, where hopefully James Corden will not be doing a three-peat, because I think we're done with him. Anyway, that's it for Today in Music. Hope you guys are having a great week so far, and we'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.